guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a book video, which are absolutely my favorite. I am in love with watching booktubers. I love all of them and I love getting my recommendations from them. I have 5 special YouTubers that I freaking adore and I watch all their content, and I decided to watch their video about their favorite books in 2023 and see which of those I have not read and pick one from every booktuber that I love. And we're gonna start with the first one because I have had this book for a while in my TBR, my physical TBR, and this just made me have the motivation to start it. We're starting off with Haley Pham. I think she was the first booktuber and the one that inspired me to start reading once again. If you are not subscribed to her YouTube, I do recommend, it should be there. One of her favorite books was Tomorrow, Tomorrow, Tomorrow by Gabrielle Kevin. I'm so excited to read this book. I just finished Crescent City, so I kind of need something different than fantasy. I don't know if this is fantasy actually. You know, like fae and love and like smut, you know. I need something a little bit different. And I think this will be perfect by how she described the book. So we're gonna get started right now with the book. I'm gonna make some tea, some snack. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and let me know if you have any other suggestions for book videos because I love to make them. Okay, you guys, we have a book update. I am on the second part of the book. I just came to the second part of the book. The first part of the book was called Sick Kids. The second part of the book, it's called Influences, like this. Like so. You guys, I also made myself a snack. I had lunch a couple of hours ago. Pink salt, Japanese potato, banana, blackberries, raspberries, and pink salt and maple syrup. So good. So good. Like, I'm impressed. So good. Anyways, book update. Good. I'm liking it a lot. I don't know if there's gonna be romance, but basically this book is more about video games. They're video games creators and there's so many good quotes about it. One of it being like, if you want to be a good game creator or a game programmer, I guess, you need to know who's gonna play the game. And that comes with like literally everything. If you want to like build something up in your life, you want to build a business, you need to think about the person that is gonna buy the product. You know, that's how I take it. So there's a bunch of quotes that I have not been able to highlight because I never have a highlight with me when I'm reading it, but it has been good. Like, I'm liking it so far. I like the main character, Sam. He is kind of like a genius, kind of like a nerd per se, and she is as well. And I love that. I love that. I love a lot of quotes in here and I have been enjoying it so far. Yeah, so the description says, 2 friends come together as creative partners in the world of video game design, where success brings them fame, joy, tragedy, duplicity, and ultimately a kind of immortality. I'm curious now. I'm even more curious now. So I'm gonna continue to read. I'm liking it so far.
Who's to know what happens when the world ends? At least this is an okay bar for running into you. It's an awful house, and I wanted to get you out. I'm working on a plan right now.
Hello you guys, I made some pancakes. I will post the recipe on my weekly blog, but I wanted to give you some updates on the book. I am right now on page 150, and actually I just remember that I follow a girl on Instagram and she reads also, and I remember her posting about this book and saying how she had to DNF because she didn't enjoy it. She thought that it was a little boring, it was kind of hard to get through. I do not agree. And that's why books are so personal to everyone. I feel like you cannot base your opinion and like how you're gonna feel about a book based on what someone else said. It's just like food. Like some people might say like, oh no, they're awful, they're disgusting. Like it's just preferences, and that's the same with books. I love how the author writes. I love her writing style. I love how many quotes I have been able to get from the book. There's so many lessons and things that I have been having to stop the book, stop reading, and really think about what I'm reading, because there's so many good things in this book. I am loving it. I'm loving it. I predict that this book will be a 5-star read for me, and that's to say a lot. I cannot stop reading. I want to continue. I want to keep going. I want to know what's gonna happen. I am invested in the story. I love the characters. I love all of them, like literally all of them. I love the friendship in this book. It's beautiful, and I'm a little obsessed right now with this book. I think it's gonna be a 5-star read, but I'm gonna keep going, and I will let you guys know when I keep making progress. One thing about this book, please guys, check for trigger warnings, because it has a little bit of triggering stuff, like sensitive topics, a lot of them. I think they have touching every single sensitive topic I haven't ever struggled with. Like, okay. Well, hello there. It's the next day. I am here trying to finish my book. I have over 100 pages left, a little bit more than 100. You guys, it has been incredible. Look at how many tabs I have been putting in this book. It's so good. It's so good. I truly cannot even put words into how much it has been making me feel. This author is incredible. The way that she writes, it's incredible. I already know that I will be looking up for some more books by her, because her writing style, love it. And how many lessons it has been giving me in life, in general, with life. It's incredible. I do recommend. We are back. I just finished the book. I almost run out of tabs. So many. This book took me a little bit longer than usual with like the amount of pages that it has, but it's worth it because I had to pause so many times to write things down, think about the things that I was reading, the words that I was reading, the lessons, the quotes, the everything. Absolutely adore this book. Gets to be in the top of my favorite books ever. I think that I'm gonna be rereading this book multiple times. Last night I wanted to record, and I will maybe insert my video in here, but I was sobbing. I was crying. I didn't think that I was gonna cry. Usually I cry with books that are serious, and I cry when I am very invested in the story and the characters. This is the first time that I cry with a book that is a stand-alone book. I didn't think it was gonna be possible because, again, I just cry when I get very, very, very attached to characters. This was incredible. And I think it deserves the 5-star rating. Like, not even Crescent City got 5 stars, but this one, Haley, she has the same taste in books as me, so I will keep taking her recommendations. Whenever she says this is a good book, I will listen. I will buy the book. I don't even need more explanation than Haley likes it. I am going to introduce you to the next book, okay? We are going to read The 7-Year Slipped. And this book was one of Des' favorites of last year. I literally watched all her blogs, all her videos. I can relate to so many things with her. If you have not checked her channel, please do. This is her channel, and I'm super excited. One thing is that I got this book used on Amazon, and it came with little annotations, and actually it looks pretty good. It was cheaper, cheaper. Honestly, it's in a very good state. So I'm very happy about it. Whoever, I think it says Haley, is, thank you for your book. I don't know if she didn't like the book or what happened, why she gave it away. I think I'm gonna start doing this more often, just buying used books, because I love when I can get in the brain of someone else. When someone writes in a book or annotates in a book, it just means that this sentence and like what she wrote in here meant something for her, you know. And that I don't know, I find that so beautiful, and I love being in the brain of someone else. Call me creepy, whatever, but I love it. And it was buy one get one free at Barnes & Nobles apparently. Okay, let's get started. I'm super excited. The next day, I ended up reading about 100 pages later after I recorded the video yesterday. I really thought that this was gonna be like a little romance book, but this has magic on it. So basically, she lives right now in an apartment that was her aunt's apartment, but her aunt passed away. Her name is also very cute. It's Clementine. And she is living out there, and her aunt used to tell her all the time that the apartment is kind of magical, and she told her why. Every once in a while, the apartment decides that it wants to go back in time or go to the future, but it's always 7 years before or 7 years after. That's why it's called the 7-year slip. She finds herself in a situation in which she is in the apartment and she wakes up with someone trying to wake her up, and it's a guy. And she's like, what the are you doing in here? She doesn't know that the story that her aunt told her about the apartment being magical was true, because it never happened to her until that point. So she's now meeting this new character, this new guy, which of course is gonna be like the love interest. That's what we all know about those little romance books. But I'm liking it so far. I'm taking a lot of little quotes, like if you can tell. I'm only 100 pages in. I'm already quoting stuff. I trust my favorite YouTubers for this. Okay, Des is into something with this book. I will keep you guys updated. It's a very, very quick read. I feel like I read maybe an hour yesterday and I'm already on page 100, like super easy. If I really put myself together, I think today I might be able to finish it, but don't call me on that because today is a Super Bowl. So let's see what happens, but so far it has been good. Honestly, I'm kind of matching the freaking book. Like, how cute! Guys, we are here to review the 7-year slip. I finished it up last night, or like at around 2 a.m. this morning. It was actually pretty good, pretty nice. I loved it. The only thing that I didn't like was, I feel like I'm a enemies to lover. Wait, I need to get comfy to talk to you guys. I feel like I'm a enemies to lover type of girl, and this book is more like romance from the beginning. So they literally kissed in the first 100 pages, I want to say. I think it was page 111 when they first like kiss. And this is not really spoiler, I don't feel like. I don't know. I liked it. Like, you can tell by the tabs. How I hate this. 1 second. Okay, that's better. It has a lot of quotes, like very, very, very beautiful quotes about living your life, about not caring what anybody says about you, about enjoying the time that you have in here in your life just because you only live once. Stop getting embarrassed about stupid, dumb shit. Stop overthinking about what's gonna happen or anxiety or stuff like that, and just live in the moment. So I love that message, and also the beautiful message of, hey, people change. I highlight this, or I put a little like Mark in here. Things change. People change. I changed too. I was allowed to. I wanted to. I was. And you guys know I resonate with all of that. This one also. You will be the happiest when you're on your own adventure. Not your own's. Not whoever you're dating. Not everyone who thinks you should do what you're supposed to do. Yours. So those are like kind of the quotes that you get from this book. And even if I just told you a little bit about the romance and stuff, it's not enemies to lovers. Even if I just told you about that, I just feel like you should definitely read it. You should definitely give it a try. Is it like my favorite romance book? It is not, but I was giggling quite a bit and I love everything. Like I love all the little marks and stuff like that, the quotes, the chats of the characters. I really enjoy the characters. I love the name Clementine. I kind of want to name my daughter Clementine now. Should I? I am not pregnant. One day I said on Instagram something about my daughter. Like I want my daughter to, I don't know, love herself, something like that. And someone DM'd me, "Are you pregnant?" No, I'm not. I'm not pregnant, but like in the future, you know, I think in the future. And he calls her Lemon. And I just want someone to call me Lemon. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 stars. It's not like a 5-star read for me. I'm not gonna keep thinking about it, but it's a good one and I liked it. I now want to be a little sad news. Very sad news, because the next book that I was gonna read is by her and I love all her videos. And her name is Sarah and I've been following her for a while, like subscribe on her YouTube for a while. I have watched all her videos and one of her favorite series ever, like she's literally obsessed, she talks about it all the time, is Magnolia Parks, of course. I had the reading blog of this book, and if you saw my last weekly blog, you will see how I lost all the footage because I dropped my memory card. So we do not have it. We do not have the footage, but we do have a review and we did read the book. This one was also a 4 out of 5 stars for me. This book is more character development type of book. It's not really plot driven. I have talked about this in the past. I just feel like I keep repeating myself. But it's a good one if you are a girly girl, if you love drama, if you love to see toxic relationships and read about them and like messy relationships, and if you're interested in that drama of like rich teenagers or like rich young adults, like Gossip Girl type of thing, you will enjoy this book. And I did enjoy it just for that reason. I feel like it was a good palette cleanser. I don't even know how to say it, but I read it before Crescent City, which was amazing because you guys know Crescent City is like super fantasy, like complicated stuff, and this was a very good thing to read in the middle of that. I DNF'd the second book, Daisy Hates, and I think that one is also one of her favorite books, but I think I just wasn't in the mood to read it, and I will probably pick it up this year, like later on. If you're that person that likes drama, toxic, stuff like that, character driven, seeing the character development, not having like a complicated plot and stuff like that, and just seeing how they grow as a person and they grow in their relationships, and I do recommend. 4 out of 5. So sorry I couldn't like give you more of this, but we lost the footage and that's very sad. Next book, just as we're here already, right? I am gonna read it on my Kindle and it's by her. Her name is Steph Bohr, I want to say that's her last name, and it's by Abby Jimenez. I've heard so many good things about this author, and this is gonna be my first book. This is gonna be my introduction to Abby Jimenez, and her book is called Yours Truly. It is not opening. Why are you not opening? I'm gonna fix this because I don't know what's going on. Random thoughts that I just had, which are, I freaking love that this book and Yours Truly are both with the main character being over 25 years old. You know, sometimes I do feel kind of trash when the main character in the books that I read is 19 and 20 and they're already like finding the love of their life, and I'm here like 25 and I'm like, oh, that would be nice, you know. She's over 27 and still has not found the love of her life. She thought she did, but she's getting through a divorce. A little bit about the book. This woman, her name is Brianna, and she's a doctor, and she's waiting to be promoted to like the chief of the emergency room, I feel like. But then a new doctor comes by and he is like the rival because he's going for that position as well. And she's getting divorced because her husband just cheated on her with one of her friends. So that really sucks, one. And two, I just really like to read about love after you're 25 and not like, I don't know, being a teenager all the time, you know? So I feel like that's kind of nice. I just came back from a solo date, which didn't go as expected, and you guys will see that on my weekly vlog. But I came here to talk about the book I am right now. I haven't been able to read as much as I would like to because I've been like doing stuff all around. I want to say I love Jacob. I love that on this book you don't see the main character as like the I don't know how to explain it, like the alpha guy that is like super confident with himself and like mean with her and stuff like that. No, on this book, yours truly, he is struggling a lot with anxiety and social anxiety, and some of the thoughts that he says, they're incredible. It's so funny. I'm gonna insert in here all the quotes, like little quotes that I have taken a picture of, because of course I cannot highlight stuff in here. The thoughts that he's been getting are some of the thoughts that I do get when I go out, and it's funny. It's funny. It's very funny. And also how she starts thinking and like talking about how disappointed she is with man. Chef kiss. Today is Valentine's Day, and that's exactly how I feel. But I want a Jacob. I want a Jacob. I feel like he's cute. He's cute. It's definitely a good book to read to switch things up, because I always read enemies to lovers and like the guy being an asshole with her, stuff like that, or like a guy that is like super popular and like rich and like stuff like that. Different, completely different, and I like it. Hello you guys, I feel like I've been filming this video for way too long, but I've been taking my time. I've been taking my time just doing things in life in general, and reading my book in my free time. I literally just finished the book Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I absolutely love this book. The ending, I didn't loved it, and I feel like there's a lot of misunderstanding, not enough communication between the two parties, and I just feel like we could have avoided a lot of trouble in the relationship if they talk things, you know? So I don't enjoy that, but I enjoy the book overall. Definitely understand the hype behind it. And that's gonna be all for this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know if you want me to do more videos like this. What type of videos do you want to see from me? All of that jazz, you already know. I love you so much, and keep reading. Keep reading is literally the best thing you can do.